the sixth thing that I wish I'd known when I bought my first property was how to structure things to get ready to buy the next one, because I did have a plan to acquire multiple properties over a period of time. And I didn't know that there were different lending structures, different strategies, different entities that you buy property in, different ways of actually working out how to leverage. Cross collateralization. Oh my God, I got it out the first time.
Well,
usually I stumble on that word. You know, if you've got two properties,
what does that even mean?
What does that even mean? And you know, sometimes it works in your favor, but if you're going to get rid of one, then, you know, or one goes down in value or one goes up in value. There are all these things that you really need to know. And I wish I'd known that bigger picture. I wish I'd gone to a financial advisor before I bought my first property, so I could have a bit of an idea of that bigger picture, so that I knew what I was working towards, instead of just thinking, I'm going to buy this one, then I'm going to buy another one, and then I'm going to buy another one. I wish I'd understood what the steps were, who to talk to, and how to plan it out better. I would have made different decisions.
Yeah, I mean, I actually once added up all the potential difference to my situation now, which is pretty good, right?
Ouch.
And if I had not made the mistakes along the way, and I have to say, at the point that I added it up, I reckon there was $1 million in it. Okay. Right. Now I got a few couple of extra decades on top of my 20s. So, you know, that's time, obviously the compounding nature of those decisions. So I I plotted it out. One of those mistakes that I made was along that structuring and what it was. And my accountant said something to me, but I didn't understand it, and they didn't make sure I understood it. Right. And what that was that I had so after that little tiny apartment that I had to sell, bought the first house. And when I sold that house, by that time I'd had that investment property, the house I was telling you about that I ultimately renovated, and then had the house that I was living in. And when I sold the house I was living in, and I moved in with a partner, okay, and I decided to use the proceeds of that house to renovate the investment property. And I put all the money on the mortgage. I can see by your face, if anyone's watching this video, they can see by Megan's face, she knows exactly the mistakes I've made. I put the money on, I paid it off the mortgage. I didn't even have an offset account. I paid it off the mortgage. And then I redrew and paid for the renovation out of the mortgage, right? I missed out on so many tax benefit opportunities by doing it that way. And as I said, my accountant just said this one little throwaway line that I didn't understand, and he didn't make sure I understood it. And so I thought I was doing the right thing by paying down debt. And I thought I was doing the right thing by using cash to pay for that renovation, even though it was an investment property.